Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. This is a piece of news right here. The Russians left the meeting after 2 hours. So remember, the Russian delegation met the Ukrainian delegation in Istanbul for peace talks. After it was delayed from yesterday morning into yesterday afternoon into today's morning, they finally met, the Russians with the Ukrainians. The Russian delegation left the meeting after 2 hours. 2 hours? What was that? I have two articles here from the Russians, not from the Americans, because for the Americans that's not very important. The Ukrainians, I'm checking right now. Let me show you this. This is what the Ukrainians, Ukrainska Pravda. Nothing's Okay, let's go to New Voice of Ukraine. Usually that's the way it is. Pam, pam, pam. Nothing about that, but I'm going to show you. And I have Ukraine form, which usually is going, what is Gmail, bram, bram. So this guy, you can begin, and we're going to go to, let's say, usually Yahoo, nothing. It tells me about Didi and other baboons, right here. This is the main, okay. And we go to the serious media right here. So Russia Today. Russia-Ukraine talks conclude media. The negotiations in Turkey lasted around 2 hours. Okay. The talks between Russia and Ukraine in Istanbul have ended, with the two delegations departing and press statements begin prepared. TASS source has said. Ukrainian and Russian officials have yet to issue public statements regarding the first round of talks in 3 years between the two nations aimed at resolving the conflict and finding a lasting peace. 2 hours? 2 hours is just, my name is Tom, my name is Mike, my name is Ivan, my name is Slobodan and all that. An unmanned member of the Ukraine delegation earlier told Novini Live that this is a pause, not the end. The talks may yet continue. A source told RIA Novosti that the Russian delegation temporarily left the negotiation room to take a pause during Friday's session. It remains unclear whether the delegation will depart Turkey today. But it's okay. Talks were expected to begin on Thursday after Putin, the Russians, Moscow, Rapa. All right, that's the... Remember, the bad guys from Russia Today, nothing from the Ukraine or the Americans. They didn't break no news. Here, Sputnik, let's see what the Sputnik says right here. Russian delegation takes break during negotiations with Ukraine in Istanbul. And we have this one right here. 14 minutes ago. Man, that's hot. When you hot, you hot. When you not, you not. Joy Reid, what is his name? Not Joy Reid, what is his name? I can't remember. Anyway, here it is. Resumption of... No, Joy Reid. That's the race lady from Fired. Resumption of Russia-Ukraine talks on Friday possible, but not yet planned. The resumption of talks between Russia and Ukraine on Friday is possible, but not yet planned. Media reported, citing a Ukrainian official. It is possible that something will happen today, but for now, nothing is planned. The source was quoting as saying, the teams are ready to work as long as necessary, the source added. 29 minutes ago, Russian delegation takes break during negotiations with Ukraine in Istanbul. The Russian delegation has taken a break during negotiations Jerry Reid, with Ukraine in Istanbul. There is a pause, the source says. 52 minutes ago, Russia-Ukraine delegations wrap up Istanbul meeting in under 2 hours. Under 2 hours, man. The meeting has ended, the source says, at 12:20 GMT. 55 minutes, Rubio, Sibia, Fidan discussed need to seek peace, peace poof. Okay, so what do we have right now? 2 hours, under 2 hours. My name is Mike, how are you? You, okay, okay, we came here to discuss this. In 2 hours, you really can't do much. What I think happened was like this. All right, what are we talking about? What is the agenda? What's your agenda? What's my agenda? This is what I think, that I should punch you in the face. The other guy said, no, I will punch you in the face. Okay, take a number, wait in line, and things like this. Probably they issue the agenda and they said, well, as I actually said yesterday morning, I think these guys' proposals, this is the Russian, this is the Ukrainian. Ukraine had two. The Russians have about 5 or 6. They will not meet. They will not meet. They will just go parallel and equidistant. That is at the same distance. Parallel, because they have to be the same distance if they're parallel, right? So they will not meet. Why? The Ukrainian said, we are here to discuss a ceasefire and some prisoner exchange, according to Zelensky, before he landed in Istanbul. The Russians said, no, we're going to discuss this, we're going to discuss this, we're going to discuss the root causes of this war. The root causes. The Ukrainian said the root causes is you. And the Russian says, no, the root causes is NATO. Now, which one do you think it is? I think it could be Russia, because Russia exists. That's the root cause. And then NATO had to fix that, to make it unexist. So, yeah, if you look at it that way, yeah, Russia is the root cause because it exists, and it exists as a powerful nation with a strong country, vast country, rich country with natural resources, and very well defended with nuclear weapons. That means you can't do anything. You have to worm yourself in Russia's bed in order to like what's her name? Esther, was it Esther? And they're celebrating that. Remember Esther? And everybody's like, yeah, Esther, yeah, that's a good example. Well, I hope it happens to you. And you're not Esther, you're the other guy. Well, all right, so this is what's going on. Russia exists as it exists, strong and unapologetic. These guys want to it. So yes, these guys being the defense organization of NATO, North Atlantic. So 2 hours. What do you think? Do you think these guys will meet again? I give it 50-50. Did you notice the statement from these guys from Russia Today, where they said that they don't know if they're going to leave Istanbul or they're going to stay, something like this? All right, it's right here. I'm going to show you. It's very interesting right here. If you catch this. It remains unclear whether the delegation will depart Turkey today. What do you mean? They say it take a pause, but then it's remain unclear. So I don't think it was left like this. Sbiha, or whoever you are over there on the other side, the Russians said, we're going to go take a nap, eat a little bit, drink some tea, and then we come back. Okay, well, we're going to discuss about this one. I don't think that's the way. I think the Russian says, okay, that's it. Bye, see ya, whoop. And the Ukrainians were like, where are you going? I think something like that. I'm exaggerating, but something along those lines. I will keep you posted as soon as I find out the statements from both delegations. I hope they overlap the statements. It's not like this guy said, we talked about this, the other guys, no, we talk about this. Now, what the hell? Weren't you in the same room at the same time? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.